Yes, sir. Sir, in the last session, just we had a clear discussion about, have you remembered, right? Sir, random color generator. We covered already random color generator. How you can affect the style like this, we covered, right? Okay. Sir, now just the next level, what we have to discuss here, just have a look once, sir. In that example, whatever I covered, I want to show for you people so that you can able to understand very easily, right? Just have a look, just so that we will continue from there. Here, all this nonsense we are not required to worry. So just observe that DOM here, like we took this one. I hope tester.html, tester.html, next and after that tester.js. Okay, sir, here just what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do here is just observe a bit very carefully, sir, very carefully about this one. Now let me execute first this one. Yes, here what it is doing is a very simple terminology, sir. Very simple terminology. This is about, have you observed, right? For every 1 second, the text by default is changing. The color of the text by default is changing, sir. DOM attributes and methods, lorem ipsum, like sir, this color, sir, all these colors by default are going to be keep on changing for every 1 second, right? Okay, random color, sir, which color is going to come also, we don't know that, right? Okay, like now, sir, how the code we wrote this is, sir, here just observe the sir, this is about my string. Are you getting? This is about the string, sir. Assume that, sir, letters is this is the string, sir. Here total 16 characters are there. If you want to access anything, then 0 to 15 we require to consider, because based on the index 0 to 15 we require to consider, sir. Okay, we require to consider. Do you know math dot random, what it is going to do that, what it's going to do that, sir? Sir, now I will do one small thing. The people who didn't, sir, the people who want to understand much about this one, just let me take a small Java code, matter of 2 minutes, because in Java also same terminology is there, sir. In Durga classes, I'm saving this code as a tester.java. Have a look once, sir. If I can use math.random, can you please print math.random like this? I'm asking, because in Java also it is there, math.random like this, right? If I can take like this, what is the output by default we are going to get? What is the output by default we are going to get, sir? Here Java C tester.java, we have to compile. First we require to compile, and then Java tester. Okay, here happily, do you know, have you observed, right? It is always going to generate a number. This number is always going to, sir, assume it is going to generate x. This x is always 0 less than or equal to x. So it may generate 0, but it never going to generate 1, sir. Sir, this x value is always less than 1 only. That is, can you please guide what is the max value generated by math.random? Please respond. What is the max value generated by math.random? 0.99999 like that, right? Okay, 0.9999 like that, right? So now here observe that if you call multiple times also, if you observe all the values, just have a look once every time. 0.9, 0.6, 0.6, 0.7, 0.5, 0.9, like it never going to generate 1.0, sir, but it can able to generate 0, sir. Now my requirement is, observe that. So if I can take math.random, random into sir, just 2 I'm taking, just only 2, sir, 2 I'm taking. Can you please tell minimum number generated by this one? Anyone, can you please tell what the minimum number generated by 2 is? 0, because it can generate 0 into 2 is nothing but 0 into 2 is nothing but 0, sir. But max number generated by this number is, anyone, can you please tell max number? assume it is generated 0.9. 0.9 into 2. 0.9 into 2 means 1.8 only. Are you getting 1.8 or 1.9? Up to that it will generate. It will never going to generate 2, sir. Now have a look once. Now have a look once. It's always going to generate. It's always going to generate. Yes, 0.25 and so on. 1 minute, sir. 1 minute. Now observe that it's always going to generate in some max number 1.8 or 1.9, 1.9. Have you observed? 1.8 got generated, sir. Sir, next 1.8, 1.83 got generated. It never going to generate. It never going to generate the number 2, sir. Remember this one. Sir, if I can typecast this total into int type, if I can typecast this total into int type, sir. Yes, we can able to do that. We can able to do, no problem at all. So now what it can able to generate, sir? Do you know typecasting to the int type means after decimal point the digits by default will be gone. Sir, it can able to generate either 0 or it can able to generate 1. That's all. It never going to generate 2, sir. Now observe. Now observe this one. Now have a look once. But the output by default you are going to get either 0 or 1. Either 0 or 1. Either 0 or 1. It never going to generate either 0 or 1. It never going to generate 2, sir. Are you in a position to understand, right? Because math.random, the max value is going to generate 0.9. 0.9 into 2 is nothing but 1.8. 1.8 typecast into int type is nothing but 1 only. It never, if it is going to generate total 2 point something, then 2 you will get. But this result never be 2 into something like. Any doubt? Malaya? Are you getting right? Okay. Now, my requirement is, listen a bit very carefully, sir. I want to generate 0 to 15, some random number. 0 to 15, some random number. Some random number I want to generate. That's fine. What I will take, instead of 2, here 16 I'm taking, sir. Instead of 2, 16 I'm taking. If I can take instead of 2, 16, then it's always going to generate. Then it's always going to generate. Okay, like this. It's always going to generate like this, right? Observe that a bit very carefully. Observe that a bit very carefully. So this is. So random number to generate 0 to 15 is nothing but like this. This is the logic, sir. Remember, already we used it in our program. So math.random into 16. What is the output we are going to get, sir? Sir, 0 point, 1 point, 15 point, max 15 point, something like this. It's going to be there, sir. Next, if you can consider math.flow, now the before value is nothing but just 15, 14, something like that. It's going to generate. Now, for that random number, what is the corresponding character I'm going to take, sir? Malaya, no. Rand int such type of thing is not there. Just math.random general user method. Okay. Now, sir, up to this we covered already. Yes, in the last session only. How to grab HTML elements in the CSS. Can you please guide which methods we require to use? How you can able to grab HTML elements by using DOM? Anyone can you please tell which methods are there? Get element by ID. Get element by ID. Next time after that, get element by class name. Get element by class name. Next time after that, get element by tag name. Get element by get elements by class name. Get elements by tag name. Next time after that, have you remembered, right? Query selector. Next query selector all. These are the methods what we covered already, right? Query selector all. These methods we used already to grab HTML elements. Once you grab HTML element, what is the next one we require to talk, sir? Sir, I want to change the style. Assume here in the last example, have you observed query selector of H1, query selector of P, query selector of H2, query selector of UL. Now the corresponding things I got, sir. Now I want to change the color H1 dot style dot color, H1 dot style dot color, like this. So if you want to change the color, this is the thing whatever the code we wrote up to this. So how to grab HTML element, how you can able to grab HTML element, and then how you can able to grab, and then how to change the color. You people should have clear clarity, right? Sir, best example, let me go for one more example just for practice purpose, right? Beyond that, nothing. Here I'm taking, sir, test2.html I'm taking, sir. Assume that. Next and after that, test2.html. Next, test2.js also I'm taking. Test2.html, test2.js, right? Sir, let me generate boilerplate code. Yes. After that, compulsory we require to write script tag. Script tag we require to use. Sorry. Here, script tag we require to use. Script like this, right? Script tag we are going to use. Next, src. Are you getting? Src is equal to what is that, sir? Test2.js. Like this I'm taking, sir. Are you getting? Sir, now here take a bit very special care. Very special care about this terminology, right? Yes, I took JavaScript. Now I want to take h1 tag, sir. I want to take h1 tag. This is sir, first. This is the first h1 tag. This is the first h1 tag data. Like this I'm taking, sir. Now my question is, observe a bit very carefully. Observe a bit very carefully, sir. This is the second h1. I'm not doing any much code, sir. Second h1. Next, this is third h1. Are you getting right? Third h1. This is the fourth. This is the fourth h1 tag. Next, this is the fifth h1 tag. Like this I'm taking, sir. This is the fifth h1 tag. Like this I'm taking. Sir, that's all. This is about the code. Now my target is, sir, now my target is, can you please guide? I want to change color of this h1. I want to change the color of this particular h1. Anyone, can you please guide, sir? How you can able to do? First, grab that element by using HTML. That's about first our requirement, right? Drag that element by using HTML. What is the way, sir? Where h1 is equal to document dot. Please guide. Document dot. Document dot. Yes, query selector. Document dot query selector of h1. Are you getting? Document dot query selector of h1, sir. Now I got the where. Now h1 dot style dot color is equal to red. Red I'm taking, sir. h1 dot color dot style is equal to red. By default I'm taking, sir. Here, do you know red I'm taking? Clear, right? Sir, how you can able to change the color? Are you getting? How you can able to change the color, sir? The color I'm taking, yeah, the red I'm taking, sir. Just observe that. Now, if I can take like this, yes, what is the, sir, how it looks like? Now observe that. Now, have a look once. Let me open the corresponding page. Okay, test2.html. Yes, first one. Got changed into the red color or not? Yes. Sir, now query selector always going to change only for the first matched content. Okay, but now my requirement is, sir, I want all. Sir, I want all the things I want to change, sir. Anyone, can you please guide the code? Please guide. I want to change all. What is the way, sir? Very simple.